Oh yeah, yeah, right. Let's see what we got going on here, man. All right, we clocked in. Hey, what's going on, party people? What's going on? What's going on? First of all, let me just say this, man. Happy New Year, everybody. I know it's been a couple months. It's been a couple months, you know what I'm saying? But Happy New Year. Listen, man, I needed a break. And as you know what I'm saying, most of us, or some of you may already know, the transformation is real, right? In terms of, and I've heard a couple of other people talking about it. So I know, I'm not the only one going through that transformation. And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I know for me personally, well, first of all, let me say this. If this is your first time, welcome. You know, I got excited for a little bit only because it's been a minute. I needed a break. I needed a break. I've been pumping so many things, but also I got to work on so many other things too, and my gifts and we got a lot to talk about. We got so much to talk about. Man, it's like, and also that awakening process. Like for me personally, I've been through so many awakenings, and a lot of this shit's happening back to back to me, man. It's like, what the fuck? Like these niggas are trying to jam a whole, like how many lifetime of, you know what I'm saying, of awakening am I getting here? But anyway, it's been very intense, man. The awakening, but it's everything I ever asked for too, to be honest. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, if this is your first time, welcome. I go by the name of Lespri. I am a spiritual healer. And technically what I do as a spiritual healer, man, I help you to become a better you. I help you to become what is called Christ-like. And to be Christ-like, Krishna-like, Buddha-like, what that simply means is anyone who has attained their highest level of consciousness. So to have, when we talk about being Christ-like, the idea of having the only Son of God embodying a body and him having to carry his own cross, that idea is to let you know that you can do it too. He did it for you so you can do it. He didn't do it for you so you ain't got shit to do, nigga. That's not what the purpose was. The purpose is he did it for you so you know too, as he did it. He came down, and I'm saying, from this almighty, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? And then now to reduce into human, as most of you like to look at yourself as piece of shit, right? Or as, let's just say, what I mean, as not rejects, but what's the word? Matter, or anyway, right? So he did all that. And then now, what's your excuse if he did it? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? And that's what him dying for you means. This is why when Jesus tell you want to follow me, you're going to pick up your own cross, man. And to pick up your own cross, that means you're picking up your own body. This is when you become accountable for you. And accountability, what that means, like I always tell you guys, has absolutely nothing to do with blaming yourself. It simply means now you understand that everything that is taking place around you, you have something to do with it. Meaning, I mean, you have a reaction to everything. You could shut the fuck up, you could go about your business, or you could reply to it. Regardless of what you do, you, I mean, there's an action that's gonna come from you. So to be accountable is when you understand, hey, listen, man, I got something to do with this. Maybe you were not born in the best circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna say that, like, maybe, like, I was born in a good circumstance myself. Nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something you can do about it. What can you do? So taking accountability is what you can do about it and how you choose to respond to it too. But anyway, I'm as a spiritual healer, man. Pretty much that's what I help you guys with, man. I help you to become your best version. and to take accountability to allows you to take to become your best version of yourself, because now you start to realize, and that's where the term consciousness plays a big part, right? Because now what are you conscious of? You're conscious of your actions. You're conscious of your thoughts. You're the one doing it. That's what the niggas were telling you about manifestation. That's what they're trying to get you to see. Hey, it's you. It's you. You all the way. It's you. It's nobody else, motherfucker. Even Jesus tell you that. Jesus can tell you the truth. You're gonna have to accept it. You, it's you. And that's what accountability is. You see, it has nothing to do. It's not you blaming yourself here. In fact, when you understand that, then now you must take, I mean, shit, you gotta have compassion for yourself now. Because you understand now. You know what I'm saying? As we're taking accountability, this is where people are telling you, you know what? Gratitude. That's why I always tell you guys, gratitude is not something to say. A lot of people are saying things and saying that's what being to be grateful is. No, motherfuckers. It's a state of mind. It's something you live. You gotta live your life like that. You know, I mean, and here's a lot of things too. Like people, when we talk about affirmation is not the thing in itself. That's why you have to understand what you're doing when you're doing affirmation. Affirmation is to help you to affirm what you're saying. So, in other words, to become Christ-like, the Word must be made flesh. That's where the transformation is taking place. That's what being born again means. Because you were already born. Then now, when you're carrying your own cross, meaning now you're taking accountability of yourself. And then Jesus tell you, now you understand. When it comes to you, there is more to you than just your dick and pussy. As a result, now, what you do, you take care of your body, yes, your hair and all that good shit. Like, oh, you motherfuckers be doing, going on vacations, doing all the good shit. Yeah, you do. Great. But now, what about your mind? What about your shadow work? This is what me being a spiritual healer or the whole Christ is telling you about. Now you understand, besides those, let's just say, physical things that you do for yourself, now you must do things for your spiritual side. This is where you guess what? Your meditation comes in, praying comes in, affirmation comes in. Do you understand what I'm saying? So again, I'm trying to help you to understand it. In essence, me as a spiritual healer, the one thing I came to understand is that, living, being spiritual is your essence. And this is what a lot of our ancestors, Christ figure, whatever the fuck, that's what we've been. That's what the message has always been. This is the awakening. That's what you need to wake up to. That you are more than just a physical self, than a bachelor degree, whatever the fuck degree that you got. It's just a small part of you. This is where consciousness and the awakening comes in. And then now in spirituality, as a spiritual healer, I use spirituality to explain what reality is, or you as a spirit, who you are. So again, it all comes down to you, making you a better person, giving you a better understanding about who you are. That's all I do as a spiritual healer. I love my job, man. I love my job because I get to talk about my own fucking transformation myself. But most importantly, man, that's why I told you don't worry about me, man. I eat my food, nigga. Like what you're getting here, I mean, listen, man. I mean, just, that's how I know what I'm giving you is valuable too. It's things that works. You know what I'm saying? Things that are applicable into your life, that helps you to transform. Things that works lead you to a transformation yourself, to become a practitioner. Do you understand? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And as a spirit, and let me say this too, while I was taking my break, which was well needed. Oh man, the transformation. I'll talk to you guys about it, man. It's real, man. Oh man, and I'm not even gonna talk about my gifts, man. They got even better. Oh my God. Or should I say our God? Okay, I'll say our God. You know what I'm saying? I want to personify God like that, especially, you know what I'm saying, for you jealous motherfuckers. I genuinely wouldn't give a fuck, but I still don't give a fuck. You feel me? You know what comes down to how I feel? Oh, thanks. I'm feeling a certain way today. That's all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trust and believe. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, hold up, man. Let's get that cigar going. You know what I'm saying? And before I get started too, let me shout out all the fucking ancestors, man. I want to thank them for everything. For the knowledge, for the wisdom. Oh man, the fucking initiation, the protections. Listen. Mm-hmm. My spirit guides. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother, my mom, my dad. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? There's a couple other people. I don't want to say your name because, you know what I'm saying? But you know who you are. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And then other people too, I could definitely say out loud. You know what I'm saying? Dumba Lashe, Papa Ligba, you already know. Hmm. They didn't know. You're on there. Mm-mm. You're on. I'll give you. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Hmm. And definitely the angels, man. All the archangels, Metatron. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's work, man. Let me see if there's anybody else I forgot. You already know who you are. I thank you guys. Thank you for your protections. Thank you for everything. You know what I'm saying? Supporting me along the way. You feel me? It's dear to me. You heard? My galactics, you know what I'm saying? Team. You know what's up. Nigga, I roll with superheroes, man. They fuck with me. They fuck with me. I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm saying, if there's anything or anyone that ever fuck with me, it's always been Spirit, bro. This is why, man. Like when I'm happy, people don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I got the best support ever, nigga. What are you gonna tell me? Huh? What you gonna tell me? You're not my friend, nigga. I got friend in places that all my friend I don't even fucking know, but motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about you. Give a fuck about you. You ain't shit ass motherfucker. Mhm. You crazy. Hmm. Hmm. We're about to go to work, guys. Oh man, we got so much to talk about, man. Now, as I was talking about this, I also wanted to say a couple things too regarding, like a couple other people I've been watching who's really been doing the work. There's this lady, man. She's incredible. Unfortunately, I don't recall her name right now. I think I have mentioned her in the past. but her work is immaculate. You know, she talks about narcissism, and you got a lot of guys you got to understand about this. And that's very important, man. Like, here's something else too that I did realize, and there's another brother that I discovered too. Very good, very intelligent guy, man. You know, these guys, I mean, shit, they ought to be heard, you know what I'm saying? And I always admire too when I see, you know what I'm saying, like brilliant minds. And but I'm always fascinated to see how they do things, right? Because I know for me, I'm more of a, you know what I'm saying, more of a scripture type of dude, you know, more of a priest approach when it comes to, you know, this thing that I do. But you also have other guys who have more of a modern day language, which I really love. You know what I'm saying? This one dude I was listening to, and please forgive me, man, I don't be remembering nigga's name, but you know, but I'll make sure. Oh shit, I don't think but anyway, you know, because he was saying how we are generators. It's like, God damn, that's exactly who we are. You know what I'm saying? If we're using those modern day languages and what things are in terms of even technology, when we're talking about downloads, right? Because think about it, like back in the days, you know, in the scriptures, you know, world or in my world, you know what I'm saying, which I really love, by the way. I mean, there's a whole genius that comes with that too, you know, in terms of revelations, the word, and how things are being said. And check out, you know what I'm saying, to give is to receive, where we talk about the power of words, you know, so you know, guys can understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. hmm So, just wanted to give credit where credit is due. Unfortunately, I didn't remember his names. I don't know if that somehow canceled itself out. That was not the intention, but for lack of better terms, for even not to mention names, anybody, you know, who's doing the work, and man, listen, you know, listen, I'm here with you, you know, and I feed off of you guys too. You know, when I look at or listen to certain approach, I'm like, oh, it definitely added to. I mean, it didn't. It add more to what I do, so which I really appreciate. And that's always, and that's what I always tell you guys too. The truth do not, it changes you by making you better. A man speaking the truth, I'll give you a perfect example. Me being a Haitian motherfucker, me saying what I'm saying to you, it's not gonna turn you into motherfucking Haitian, nigga. If you're American, it's gonna make you a better fucking American in terms of you knowing the truth. That's what the truth does to you. But now if I'm telling you, hey man, for you to know the truth, you gotta be Haitian, nigga. Then that's when you're like, and is there a religion that does that without pointing the finger at anything or anybody? You know what I'm saying? They have an agenda. So that's why for me, sometimes I kind of talk about them, but not no animosity, especially if this is your first time. So you understand a little bit about what I do and how I do it. You know, it's really all about educational purposes, meaning, you know, for you to have a higher understanding. But also what you don't know will fucking cripple you. So it's your business to know what the government is doing, not in a sense to, you know what I'm saying, to somehow, you know, I don't know, start walking, you know what I'm saying? But it's for you to protect yourself. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Or for you to know better, to move better. So, I think I covered everything in terms of the ancestors and other people that I wanted to salute, although I didn't mention any names, unfortunately. And this is due to, unfortunately, like I think I need to start writing names. I kind of like, you know, I don't know if I don't give a fuck that point. I mean that much. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at times, hey, I just do nigga shit. But hey, anyway. But this one lady that I'm telling you now, I did mention her name in one of my past videos. I don't recall, but she's very good. She is extremely good. She gets to break it down to you, and The thing that I love about those two people that I mentioned, although I didn't mention their names, and this is for lack of better terms, again, I gotta keep saying that because they are worth for me to mention their names. Um, it's like their approach is to make it relevant, or it's for you to actualize it into your life. Because anybody, listen, anybody who's not giving you anything that is practical for your life right now, it's not helping you. And I'm not saying you're supposed to get results right away. That's not what I'm talking about. But in terms of practicality, you should start seeing a change in yourself. First of all, that's where it starts anyway. It starts there. If that right there that doesn't do anything, that's what I'm talking about. But okay, so anyway, going back to the whole introduction here, guys. Again, I've been out for a few months, man. Transformation is real. And, I think I don't know if I should even address because I got so many things to talk about. I think this should be just coming back videos. Be like, hey, I'm back, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Thought I left. Shit, I never did, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the transformation was well needed. And, oh man, I mean, I got so many things to talk about. For instance, some of the conversation I talked about too. Now it's like part of the transformation. Oh man, my insight got a lot deeper, man. It's like, even like, and I'm gonna be talking. I don't know if this is gonna be my first one to talk about, but the lion and the lamb. And by the way, shout out to Sifri Minel. He was the first guy when I heard, like, when I even to hear that sentence alone, the lion and the lamb shall sit together alone, was captivated to me, and that's why I'm in love with the whole scripture thing. I'm a priest. What can I do? Oh, I fucking love it, man. Like, man, the word does it for me. Does it for me. Just the resonance of that alone, man, the wisdom in it is it's incredible. Looking at the lion and the lamb, in other words, the predator and the prey sitting together. Now, this is what perfection is, guys. This is this is the level you need to attain. This is how you master yourself. You're not getting rid of whatever the fuck you think is bad of you. You allow it to be, but it's in control. Oh, but not just that. Oh, your whole life is that. My whole life is like it's that perfect combination of known and don't know. It's like for me, it's like shit. I can even use my current circumstances, right? In the sense of there's some legal shit going on that's all about me. Yet I got nothing to do with it, but it's all about me. Like I was born a fucking millionaire, but I live a broke life. You know what I'm saying? But again, we are at that time where the pendulum's got to swing the other way. Oh, I definitely withheld, that part of that season of my life. You know what I'm saying? We stand on it. Oh man, we made it out. Blood, sweat, and tears, nigga. That transformation. Mm, man, so much to talk about, man. So much to talk about. So freaking much to talk about. But anyway, let's just do this as we're gonna keep it short. I need to decide because there's two other things that I wanted to address first. But that right there, this is gonna be, what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to address that one. Um, man. But anyway, as a comeback for 2026, those of you, if this is your first time, I go by the name of Lespri. I am a spiritual healer. Just to summarize everything I just said, as a spiritual healer, pretty much what I do, I help you to become Christ-like. And what that is just you attaining a highest level of understanding about who you are. And why does that matter? Because knowing who you are changes the playing field. Because the truth is, your identity matters, meaning it's a big reflection on how you live your life. This is why knowing your life is going to set you free. This is why, you have to watch out what you identify yourself with. Again, the whole generator aspect that the brother was talking about, immaculate, beautiful. And this is why, spirituality in so many terms matter, and it has nothing to do with belief system. And here's something else too. Let me address the misunderstanding when it comes to spirituality. A lot of people, what we're dealing with when it comes to spirituality, we always look at it, from a belief system perspective. I believe in this. This is the no, 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 no. Far from it. Far, far, far from it. What we're talking about here when we're talking about spirituality is the story of humanity. I guess I'm being a little bit dramatic, but it's just it's telling you about you. Like ever since humanity existed, man was always in a pursuit of something greater, of God. There you go, Morgan Freeman again. I love you, King. I'm calling you out. And we're hearing again with this show. you know, helping you to acknowledge that this God thing is it's not, it's bigger than what how you guys are looking at it. And as a spiritual healer, it is that perspective that I'm helping you to develop. I'm helping you to turn the other cheek, to look at it from a different perspective. This is where the awakening, the me giving the sight comes in. That's the sight that I'm giving to you. That other, like that inner vision for you to see reality for what it truly is. I mean, it's obvious, right? Think about it this way too. Here's something else, right? A lot of us, you, two people can see the same thing and see it in all different ways. That tells you that we are the world, right? That means your interpretation is it's yours from your senses, from your perspective, from the way you looking at it. And this is why, regardless of how much you may think you're standing next to somebody, you are alone. But yet again, you are not alone. And this is why awakening the process, the transformation, you have to do it. Now, Jesus doing it for you simply means that now you have confirmation that you can do it. Doesn't take you away from not doing it. Oh no, 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 no. You doing it. Now you could claim victory because it has already been done. So it has already been done. You guarantee if you follow the instructions, you'll be good. That's what that means. This is why you have to pick up your own cross. And the cross entails your body, yourself, the physical and the non-physical. That's what you're responsible for. Not just brushing your teeth, not just getting your nails done, ladies. I love it though. Y'all keep doing that, okay? I don't want y'all to change, but there's more than that. There's more to it to that, okay? That's all you got to know. And then now when you understand there's more to it to that, now as you're doing that, that now it becomes a reflection of a higher thing. Now because you love yourself, not just now it's showing off now in your nails. as well as you taking care of your mental. And as you can see, this is the transformation. A lot of us who wake up, who came to realize certain things about ourselves, what do you see? We lose weight, we look better. That's the path for all of us. It happens in different time to different, people, but it's the same. The transformation is there. Look at it. You'll see brothers wake up one day, Kevin Gates losing weight, staying on that positivity. That's just the way it goes. Anybody else, name it. Go ahead, name it. And that's the attainment of what I call the Christ consciousness. Or not what I call it, but what the Christ consciousness is. All of a sudden, a lot of these people are coming out what they had inside of them, and now they know who they are. They have faith, they believe, and all that good shit. There was a lot of motherfuckers. A lot of those Genesis niggas. Shout out to Kevin Gate nigga. You doing great. You know what I'm saying? And any other nigga too, man. I mean, if you get the point of what I'm saying, or if you get the point of what I'm trying to get you to see, and that transformation, man, has nothing to do with what you believe with your religion. And when that transformation is taking place, now this is when it matters. This is when now you're learning how to treat others better. This is when now you're having compassion for others. Now you have the word has been made flesh. Now you're not saying Jesus just to say Jesus. You live in that Jesus life. You for real now. Now this is not for the gimmicks. Now this is the talk I love. We're not doing small talks over here, man. That's why we say when we say this is for the livings, this is for the practitioners, the one who are living it, who are applying it, practicing it. And that's the idea of you having to carry your own cross. I think that's gonna be the message for the day. Carry your own fucking cross, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But this time, I just want to elaborate a lot more into it on the psychological aspect of it, more so than just the physical aspect. I mean, you could watch another YouTube video for the physical aspect. Brush your teeth, nigga. Wash your ass too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, you know what I mean? Hey, everything, hey, I'm not saying I'm above that, you know what I'm saying? That's not what we're doing here. You could go get it somewhere else, nigga. And everything is needed, everything is fair game. We ain't putting nobody else's work down. Everybody's doing God's work, okay? But all I'm saying is not over here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But again, is to understand now you giving a whole new meaning to carry on cross when you having that Christ consciousness, which is that awakening, again, conscious of who you are. And by you understanding the way you are, like, and that's why I always tell people too, like I'm not, I don't the idea of positivity, I'm positive, but not in a sense of positivity in a good way, so to speak. Like just to do good shit. I don't do it like that. It's practical to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense for me to be dumb. You see what I'm saying? It's not, I mean, I know I'm choosing to be smart. I mean, I know that too. You know what I'm saying? But like, why would I want to be dumb too though? You know what I'm saying? So when you understand certain things, then it's not even positivity doesn't even exist for me, man. Then you understand if I'm the farmer, meaning I'm accountable, I'm creating my own life, then If I gotta watch my habit, then what are the seeds that I'm gonna be planting? Do you understand what I'm saying? Well, do you want good results? And that's what the whole manifestation thing is trying to tell you, right? Well, I mean, well, you're gonna have to change. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you're planting tomatoes, man, you're not gonna get mango. That's not the way it goes. Do you understand what I'm saying? So again, so by you understanding that, and then now you start to understand doing your shadow work, and you understand how accountability, there's a your reaction. And when you start to understand that, that's when now you know how to use your intention. That's what the spiritual masters now they're telling you, hey man, you just giving your attention everywhere. Then when you start, do you understand? Then when you start to understand this thing, this is all part of you, you having to carry your own cross. So now to carry your own cross, now you are understanding your energy matters. Am I wasting my time? What is going on here? Am I building or am I destroying? Because a big part of you becoming conscious or taking that accountability as you carrying your cross, it's like, okay, what the fuck? This is why for me, it's like it doesn't make sense. Like that's why you know what I'm saying? Like I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, damn. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be dumb. But now here's the thing. A lot of people don't want to be dumb too. But this is why it's important for you to learn. Because you don't want to be not just want to be dumb. You want to know how to be smart. This is where now learning the universe, the universal laws, understanding the rules to the game matters. This is now why, as a spiritual healer, now I'm coming in, you know what I'm saying, holding the mirror of wisdom for you to see and understand the law of the universe. That's why you need to add truths into your life. Surrounded yourself with truth. Then now you understand why, you know what I'm saying? You know, to become godly, you gotta live godly. That's why all the great men, they have gods, a statue of gods around them. And there's a whole other philosophy into that too, because you are materializing that force. You're making it part of your life. That's why I always tell you guys the idea of these things. It's not, you know, you're the one who's praying idols. This generation, your iTunes, I mean, your iPhone, you know what I'm saying? That's what worshiping idol is. Like when the Egyptians, what they were doing, these niggas were very strategic. These things were being done to elevate or to resurrect a spiritual aspect of themselves. Like when you look at Batman, you look at Superman. It gives you something to live for. You know what I'm saying? When you have these things here, when you understand life is death, man. DMX, well, I don't think it came from DMX, but he did one of in his song. He said, to live is to suffer. To live, well, is to find meaning in the suffer. I got to talk about this too, because I promised the dog I was going to say that because he came to see me. Yeah, shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Big dog, give me respect because we fuck with the same, you know what I'm saying, with the same dog. Yeah, I'll fucking say it. Anubis, nigga. We both fuck with the same dog. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely I gotta give him justice. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole other conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you fucking with the right one. Mm. I heard they doing lazy spells to who? Hey, Nate, we don't see me. I'm ascending, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You think it's somewhere down the line is gonna work? Okay. I got something else for you coming though. I got something else though. Something totally different. But anyway, let's wrap it up, man. Because we're gonna keep it short. 40 minutes already. 2026, and then we just had that. Oh man, and trying to get me to talk about. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not yet. I'll show you better than I can tell you. But anyway, guys, just to wrap it up, pretty much carrying your own cross, man, has a really deep meaning, and what that means, pretty much, like I was talking about, when it comes to the cross, yourself, your body, the physical self, also the psychological self. This is you now paying attention to your whole self. And if you're paying attention to your whole self, like I said, that means you're feeding your physical and your mental aspect of yourself. And as you're doing so, this is when, if you're doing if you're doing that, then life now somehow becomes not as physical as it is. Because if you have to manifest the things that you want, if all is everything's coming within, so it's not physical as you think it is, although it's materializing. And what is being materialized is not as material as you think it is. And this is what quantum physics is telling you. This is not, well, I mean, I didn't talk about the occult. This is not the occult. And I will talk about that too because, as a spiritual healer, the occult is a big part of what I'm talking about here. But the misunderstanding that a lot of people have about the occult, it's a dark side. It's what the dark side is the non-physical part of you, the part you don't see. So we call it dark. The part that you see, obviously, is the physical. It's touchable. But now to find the light is out of the darkness. When you go inside of you, what's inside of you? Your shadow, your soul, your spirit, the way you operate. You know what I'm saying? Or like that brother said, that generator of yours, and those are the things about you that must be mastered. That's the men within. And this is that man that must come out. And for this man to come out, this is why the Christ consciousness is needed so that you can successfully bring him out. You sculpt that man out. And this is where life is gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? Give you a few touch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The ups and downs gonna come through. Oh, they will come through. Your opposition, they will come through, baby. But that's why you need to adopt a real mentality so you understand the transformation. It's still gonna be tough, but at least you know what you're dealing with. And all of us went through it, bro. All of us. You know what I'm saying? Look at the so-called your Jesus, your Job. Like, why is it nobody ever asked? This is why spirituality is not all love and light. It's a misconception. Who do you see in your Old Testament? Even Jesus died or killed them, you know what I'm saying? Like the conception of, yes, we're bringing a new earth, but it's after that transformation. Romeo must die. Your haters plays a big part. I mean, you're gonna, yeah, man, listen, man, I've been, shit, stabbed all over. Listen, I was not even supposed to be here. So they thought. I said, ah, nigga, you didn't put me here. You can't take me out. You know what I'm saying? Huh. You know, now you trying to take you trying to take me out. It's you taking your own self out. But it's all good. But anyway, going back to what I'm talking about, though. Do you see what I'm saying? It's that what spirituality really is doing is giving you a deeper understanding of life. It's to help you to see things beyond that veil. And this is why you're dealing with the occult. It's the occult now is the knowledge that's dealing with the non-physical aspect of yourself. That's why it's called esoteric knowledge. It's the type of knowledge now that is teaching you why and I'm in love with that. And I'm in love with that too. I understand now I became sorry, the great farmer. And the reason being is because I'm the one planting everything around my life. I'm the housemaid. I'm the handyman around here. Oh, check out the housemaid movie too. Oh man, 2026. I don't know. I'm loving a few shit. Oh man, I got some shit. We got some shit to talk. We got a lot to talk about. But anyway, let's this be a coming back video. I'll be right back, baby. You already know, nigga. You already know. But carry on cross. You know what that means is, just you having, you know, man, it's you. Obviously, you would need to have a deeper understanding of yourself besides beyond the physical, because to carry yourself or your own cross, it can't just be physical. Then now the lamb and the lion shall sit together. Then as you're carrying your own cross, all of that's gonna come together. Man. uh, Anyway, we're gonna leave it here. And as always in 2026, as I started doing before, I mean, I don't even know why I'm talking about 2026, but anyway, because, those are just numbers. But the seasons, though, I'll really pay attention to. So, you know what I'm saying? It's that time. Now, with all of that being said, I always got to give you, besides all the gems I already gave you, I got to give you something else practical to put in your pocket. You hear me? Take that with you. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend, but most importantly, keep it dear to you. You know what I'm saying? You tell them, but you never give it away. You feel me? You give it, but you didn't give it away. You can give, but don't give away. Trust and believe, nigga. I'm keeping all my gifts. I'm sharing with you though, but I'm keeping all of them. But anyway, hey man, you can only be great at something you love. If you're not real to yourself, you can never be real to somebody else. And if you fake to you, you'll never be real to nobody else. That's the way it goes, man. And if you're real to you, you cannot be fake to nobody else. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's the and that's the trinity you need to understand about you. The different aspect of yourself you need to understand. In the beginning was the word was with God, and the word became God. Those are aspects of yourself from the threefold how you see yourself. First, you're around other people, then you start seeing yourself from the people you're hanging out with. In your teenage years, I went through it to myself. You identify yourself with the people I mean, you still do, but on a higher level once you become you. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? To give is to receive, man, as it was given to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sharing. You know what I'm saying? And once again, love is love, man. And always remember the remedy of the pain. It's in the pain. I sin. Mali. Well, I was gonna say I'm back, but I never left, motherfuckers.